Part 1, Descent into Vault 52's Abyss. Players present: Marcus, Michael, Jonah, Bill, Nix, Jessica, Maxwell, Brennan, Darius, Matt, Amra, Kristen. Time block: 10 a.m., 11:30 a.m. Campaign arc: Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location: Vault 52, Subcore Elevator Shaft. Out of game: OOG. Steve, GM, adjusts the breach glass projection, the swirling currents of the vault flickering on the tabletop. Kristen, Amra, sketches quick notes, while Michael, Marcus, furrows his brow over stabilizer specs. Bill, Jonah, idly tosses his dice, waiting for action, and Jessica, Nix, silently scans the Riftglass data. Brennan, Maxwell, refines tactical notes for Rift energy flows, while Matt, Darius, studies Rift surge diagrams, planning his counterspells. Steve, GM, you're descending into the subcore elevator shaft. The vault is alive with unstable metasphere energy. Ramsey's readings are showing structural anomalies, and the descent is already risky. Phoenix AI, Ramsey's descent integrity at 64%. Multiple breach glass destabilizations detected. Recommendation: proceed cautiously or not at all. Jonah, Bill, not at all? That's not even an option. Amra, Kristen, smirking, he's not wrong. Let's keep moving. Maxwell, Brennan, just remember, if this elevator gives out, we're dropping straight into a rift surge. Darius, Matt, if that happens, I'll stop the surge. Probably. In-game reflection. The elevator creaks as it begins its descent, glowing breach glass panels flickering faintly. The hum of the metasphere grows louder, reverberating through the shaft. Below, shifting lights hint at Riftborn activity lurking in the depths. Marcus, Michael, this elevator's holding together by hope. Ramsey's status? Phoenix AI, Ramsey's structural integrity at 58%. Movement detected below. Recommend stabilizer reinforcement immediately. Nix, Jessica, so we're dangling over a rift surge. Love that for us. Maxwell, Brennan, keep it steady. Marcus, I'll monitor for energy fluctuations. Darius, Matt, and I'll make sure those fluctuations don't cook us. Encounter setup. Scene description: the subcore elevator shaft is an open descent through the vault's breach glass architecture. Shimmering metasphere currents ripple along the walls, and faint shadows flicker below, indications of Riftborn movement. Halfway down, the elevator shudders and halts, leaving the squad suspended above a rift surge. Dynamic event: the elevator stalls as a rift surge destabilizes the shaft, forcing the squad to act quickly to prevent a fall or Riftborn attack. Objectives: reinforce the elevator systems to ensure safe descent. Detect and neutralize Riftborn threats before they escalate. Manage metasphere anomalies threatening the shaft stability. Phase 1, Stabilization and Detection. Skill checks. Marcus, Engineering, reinforce elevator mechanics. Success stabilizes the elevator for 3 turns. Failure increases Riftborn risk. Nix, Stealth Scout for Riftborn threats below. Success identifies lurking entities. Failure allows Riftborn to ambush. Darius, Arcana, channel metasphere energy to suppress anomalies. Success reduces instability. Failure triggers psychic backlash, 2d6 damage. Jonah, Perception, detect structural weaknesses. Success identifies hazards for Marcus to address. Failure causes disorientation, -1 to next roll. Maxwell, support analyze rift energy flows to predict hazards. Success grants the team bonuses on defensive rolls. Failure leads to delayed reactions. Turn-by-turn action. Turn 1. Marcus, Michael 18, success. Stabilizing the system. Hold on. Got it. This should keep us steady for a while. Nyx, Jessica 17, success. I see movement below. Riftborn, 3 of them, lingering near the shaft. Darius, Matt 15, partial success. I'm holding the metasphere's interference, but it's fighting back. This won't last long. Jonah, Bill 12, partial success. There's a crack on the west wall. Marcus, you'll want to handle that fast. Maxwell, Brennan 18, success. I've mapped the surge flow. Stick to the east, less instability there. OOG commentary, Jessica, Nyx great. So we're dangling over a death trap and there are Riftborn waiting to eat us. Bill, Jonah death trap? That's just Tuesday. Phase 2, Riftborn emergence. Dynamic event, as the elevator stalls, Riftborn Shadows phase into the shaft, their distorted forms climbing breach-glass walls. The squad must defend against these threats while continuing to stabilize the descent. Combat setup. Riftborn Shadows, X3. HP, 35 each. AC, 14. Special, Shadow Phase, teleports 10 feet every turn. Attacks, Rift Claw, 1d8 plus 3 breach energy. Turn 2. Jonah, Bill 19, attack. Fires breach rifle, hitting Shadow 1 for 15 damage. Not today, Ghost. Nyx, Jessica 18, stealth/attack. Flanks Shadow 2, striking for 12 damage. Stay down. Darius, Matt 14, Arcana. Channels Rift energy, stunning Shadow 3 for 1 turn. Got 1. Marcus, Michael 16, Engineering. Reinforces the west wall crack, preventing further structural collapse. That'll hold. Maxwell, Brennan 17, Support. Directs Nyx and Jonah to optimal attack positions, granting bonus damage. Keep them pinned. Environmental effect. A rift surge destabilizes the shaft, forcing all players to roll DX saves, DC 15. Jonah, 18, success. Nyx, 16, success. Marcus, 14, fails, takes 8 damage. Darius, 20, critical success, absorbs 5 rift energy. I'll take that. Maxwell, 17, success. OG commentary, Michael, Marcus, I'm fixing cracks and dodging death. What's next? Flying Riftborn? Matt, Darius, if they fly, I'm retiring. Phase 3, Resolution. Final objectives. Neutralize the remaining Riftborn Shadows. Stabilize the elevator to resume descent. Turn 3. Jonah, Bill 17, attack. Finishes Shadow 1. You're out. Nyx, Jessica 19, attack. Lands a critical blow on Shadow 2, eliminating it. 2 down. Darius, Matt 18, Arcana. Disperses Shadow 3 with Rift energy manipulation. And that's 3. Marcus, Michael 20, Engineering. Restarts the elevator, stabilizing the descent fully. We're moving again. Maxwell, Brennan 18, Support. Ensures all rift anomalies are suppressed. Clear skies, at least for now. Outcome. Success, the squad resumes their descent safely. Riftborn threats are neutralized, and the metasphere stabilizes temporarily. Players earn plus 50 XP each. Phoenix AI, Ramses descent integrity restored. Rift energy at manageable levels. Continuing scans for Greta's signal. Jonah, Bill Ramses, you make dangling over a rift sound almost pleasant. Nyx, Jessica almost. Key loot. Riftborn Shard, X2 can be used to enhance metasphere equipment. Encoded Stabilizer Blueprint provides insights into Vault 52's construction. Foreshadowing. Greta's faint signal remains ahead, obscured by metasphere interference. Riftborn movement grows more coordinated, hinting at a larger force deeper within the vault. Next steps. Proceed to Sector C to investigate increasing Riftborn activity. Prepare for traversal across Riftglass catwalks. Part 2, Riftglass catwalks and Whispering Shadows. Time block, 12 p.m., 1:30 p.m. Campaign arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Vault 52, Riftglass overhang. Out of game, OOG. Steve, GM, expands the breachglass projection, revealing a precarious network of catwalks suspended over a shimmering metasphere pool. Jessica, Nyx, adjusts her dice, her gaze narrowing in thought, while Bill, Jonah, balances his notebook on his knee, leaning forward eagerly. Michael, Marcus, glances at the others, ready to tackle the next challenge. Brennan, Maxwell, leans back, refining rift energy calculations on his slate, while Matt, Darius, practices quick glyph patterns with a knowing grin. Steve, GM, the elevator's descent ends abruptly as the door creaks open, revealing a dizzying drop. The air shimmers with metasphere currents, and Riftborn echoes ripple faintly beneath the breachglass catwalks. You're one misstep from disaster. Phoenix AI, Ramses environmental stability, 42%. Rift anomalies detected below. Suggest heightened caution. Nyx, Jessica, caution? That's just code for you're about to die. Jonah, Bill, relax. We'll just pretend the floor isn't see-through. Easy. Darius, Matt, sure, Jonah. Let me know when pretending works out for you. Maxwell, Brennan, just keep your footing. These readings aren't promising. In-game reflection. The squad steps cautiously onto the first catwalk, its breachglass surface creaking ominously underfoot. The metasphere pool below ripples faintly, casting distorted reflections that move independently of the players. A faint, whispering sound grows louder with each step. Marcus, Michael, the structures barely holding together. Ramses, how far to stable ground? Phoenix AI, Ramses' trajectory indicates 300 meters to Riftglass stabilizer node. Risk assessment, elevated. Nyx, Jessica, right. 300 meters of don't look down. Let's move. Maxwell, Brennan, I'll monitor rift energy fluctuations. Just yell if the floor starts cracking. Darius, Matt, if the floor cracks, yelling won't help. Encounter setup. Scene description, a precarious network of breachglass catwalks stretches over a shimmering metasphere pool. Below, faint Riftborn echoes glide silently, their movements erratic but deliberate. As the squad advances, the catwalks grow more unstable, and a faint whispering noise intensifies. Dynamic event, a Riftborn Specter emerges mid-traversal, forcing the squad to either stealth past or engage in combat while navigating the unstable environment. Objectives. Traverse the catwalk network without falling into the metasphere pool. Avoid detection by Riftborn echoes or neutralize threats as they appear. Maintain structural integrity of the catwalks to ensure safe passage. Phase 1, Traversal and Detection. Skill checks. Nyx, stealth lead the squad silently across the catwalks. Success reduces Riftborn detection risk. Failure triggers an alert. Marcus, engineering reinforce unstable catwalk sections. Success stabilizes the path for 2 turns. Failure causes collapse, forcing athletics checks. Jonah, athletics assist squad members with difficult traversal. Success prevents a fall. Failure increases damage risk. Flavia, insight detect weak points and disturbances ahead. Success grants advantage on subsequent checks. Failure leads to a surprise Riftborn attack. Maxwell, support analyze metasphere energy to predict hazards. Success grants defensive bonuses. Failure increases terrain instability. Darius, Arcana channel rift energy to counter spectral interference. Success neutralizes whispers, failure amplifies psychic effects. Turn-by-turn action. Turn 1. Nyx, Jessica 18, success. I'll take point. Keep quiet, and follow my steps. Marcus, Michael 14, partial success. This section's holding, but barely. Don't linger too long. Jonah, Bill 19, success. Helps Flavia cross a gap safely. Easy, one step at a time. Flavia, Felicia 16, success. Spots a structural weakness ahead. There's a break coming up. Marcus, you'll want to handle that. Maxwell, Brennan 17, support success. Identifies a rift energy surge, redirecting the squad. Stick to the left, less turbulence. Darius, Matt 18, Arcana success. Suppresses the eerie whispers. No more distractions. Let's keep moving. OG commentary, Bill, Jonah, why is it always about not looking down? You know I hate heights. Jessica, Nyx, then stop looking down. Problem solved. Phase 2, Riftborn Specter emergence. Dynamic event, midway across the catwalks, the whispering grows into a low, resonant hum. A Riftborn Specter phases into view, its distorted form flickering with metasphere energy. The squad must decide, stealth past or engage. Combat setup. Riftborn Specter. HP, 45. AC, 16. Speed, 30 feet. Special, Rift Pulse, AoE, 2d6 psychic damage. Turn 2. Nyx, Jessica 19, stealth. Signals the squad to move quietly past the Spectre. It hasn't seen us yet. Stick to the shadows. Marcus, Michael 17, engineering. Reinforces a crumbling section, preventing collapse. Move fast, this won't hold long. Jonah, Bill 15, athletics. Carries equipment across an unstable gap. If this breaks, I'm blaming Marcus. Flavia, Felicia 14, insight. Detects a second Spectre forming in the distance. We've got company coming. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Dampens metasphere interference to stabilize footing. Keep steady, energy flow is shifting. Darius, Matt 17, Arcana success. Channels rift energy to scatter the second Spectre. Not today. Environmental effect, a sudden surge in metasphere energy causes a wave of instability, forcing DX saves, DC 15. Nyx, 18, success. Marcus, 16, success. Jonah, 12, fails, takes 6 damage. Flavia, 20, critical success. Maxwell, 17, success. Darius, 19, success. OG commentary, Michael, Marcus, this is starting to feel personal. Do the Spectres hate engineers or something? Felicia, Flavia, clearly, they're jealous of your precision work. Phase 3, resolution. Final objectives. Neutralize or bypass the Riftborn Specter. Stabilize the remaining catwalks to complete the traversal. Turn 3. Nyx, Jessica 17, stealth/attack. Ambushes the Spectre, dealing 15 damage. You picked the wrong squad. Marcus, Michael 18, engineering. Stabilizes the final section of the catwalk. Paths clear. Let's move. Jonah, Bill 19, attack. Lands a critical blow, dispersing the Spectre entirely. And that's how you handle ghosts. Flavia, Felicia 16, insight. Spots another weak point ahead. There's still trouble up there. Watch your footing. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Neutralizes a lingering rift energy hazard. All clear from my end. Darius, Matt 19, Arcana. Ensures the metasphere interference remains suppressed. Safe for now. Outcome. Success, the squad crosses the catwalk safely, avoiding further Riftborn interference. Players earn plus 50 XP each. Phoenix AI, Ramses traversal complete. Stabilizer node proximity detected. Rift energy stabilized by 12%. Jonah, Bill only 12%? Can we get that number up before I lose another 10 years off my life? Nyx, Jessica, you're fine. Mostly. Key loot. Breachglass fragment, rare, enhances stealth-based abilities for 1 session. Encoded metasphere map, reveals pathways to deeper vault sectors. Foreshadowing. Riftborn Specters grow more coordinated, suggesting a central force deeper in the vault. Stabilizer node ahead pulses erratically, hinting at corruption. Whispering from the metasphere suggests Greta's signal is tied to Riftborn movements. Player impact. Marcus, engineering 18 reinforced unstable sections, ensuring safe traversal. Plus 50 XP. Nyx, stealth 19 led the squad across undetected, avoiding unnecessary conflict. Plus 60 XP. Jonah, athletics 19 assisted with safe traversal, preventing structural failures. Plus 50 XP. Flavia, insight 16 spotted structural weaknesses, enabling the squad to react in time. Plus 45 XP. Maxwell, support 18 mitigated rift energy hazards, enhancing team stability. Plus 50 XP. Part 3, Descent into the Sublevel Anomaly. Time block, 1:30 p.m., 3 p.m. Campaign arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Vault 5-2, Sublevel 3. Out of game, OOG. Steve, GM, pulls up a new schematic, displaying Vault 52's sublevel corridors twisting under the metasphere's influence. Jessica, Nyx, adjusts her Breachglass shard token, while Michael, Marcus, scans notes on rift energy flow. Kristen, Amara, leans forward, gripping her dice tightly, as Bill, Jonah, spins his D20 absent-mindedly. Brennan, Maxwell, and Matt, Darius, lean over the map, discussing rift energy patterns and possible tactical maneuvers. Steve, GM, as you step into sublevel 3, you feel a shift in the air. The vault's design warps under rift energy. Structures twist, and riftborn manifestations solidify along the pathways. Ramses flags anomalies clustering ahead. Phoenix AI, Ramses environmental stability, 31%. Riftborn manifestations increasing. Greta's signal remains faint but traceable. Amara, Kristen, she's here. I can feel it. Let's move before these anomalies lock us in. Jonah, Billow, great, the walls are alive now. Just what we needed. Maxwell, Brennan, stay sharp. If the walls are alive, the sentinels won't be far behind. Darius, Matt, alive or not, we're cutting through. Let's find Greta and end this. In-game reflection. The squad moves cautiously through the corridor, its breachglass walls shimmering with distorted reflections of riftborn shapes. Faint echoes of Greta's voice seem to drift on the air, mixing with the hum of the metasphere currents. Ahead, the path narrows as metasphere energy condenses into tangible forms. Marcus, Michael, the structural integrity here, it's barely holding. Ramses, what are we looking at? Phoenix AI, Ramses pathway distortion at 64%. Riftborn constructs detected within a 50-meter radius. Greta's signal localized to the east. Nyx, Jessica localized? That's not reassuring. Let's hope the path doesn't collapse under us. Darius, Matt will stabilize it. Marcus and I have the tools for this. Maxwell, Brennan, and we'll keep you covered. Let's move. Encounter setup. Scene description. Sublevel 3 is a labyrinth of warped breachglass hallways and shifting metasphere energy. Riftborn manifestations pulse faintly ahead, their forms barely cohesive. The squad's objective is clear: trace Greta's signal and neutralize the anomalies blocking their path. Dynamic event. As the squad progresses, the rift energy crystallizes, spawning riftborn sentinels to defend key choke points. Objectives: locate the stabilizer nodes to mitigate structural collapse. Trace Greta's faint signal deeper into the vault. Neutralize riftborn patrols obstructing the pathways. Phase 1, Exploration and Stabilization. Skill checks. Darius, Arcana, dispel riftborn manifestations threatening the path. Success clears anomalies, failure increases enemy spawn rate. Marcus, Engineering, map structural weaknesses and reinforce the path. Success prevents structural collapse, failure triggers hazardous terrain. Nyx, Survival, track Greta's signal through the labyrinth. Success narrows the search radius, failure leads to disorientation, -1 to next roll. Jonah, Combat guard against riftborn patrols. Success prevents ambush, failure results in riftborn reinforcement. Maxwell, Support, analyze rift energy patterns to provide safe routes. Success avoids hazards, failure delays progress. Turn-by-turn action. Turn 1. Darius, Matt 17, Arcana, success. Channels rift energy to dispel anomalies. The path's clear, but the energy's volatile. Stay sharp. Marcus, Michael 18, engineering success. Stabilizes a crumbling breach glass wall. This section'll hold, for now. Nyx, Jessica 14, survival partial success. Tracks Greta's signal but senses interference. I've got a direction, but it's faint. Jonah, Bill 19, combat success. Spots and eliminates a Riftborn scout. One less problem to worry about. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Analyzes rift patterns to guide the squad. Follow this path, it'll keep us out of trouble. OG commentary, Kristen, Amara were getting closer. I can feel it. Greta's out there. Michael, Marcus, let's hope she's in one piece. This place isn't forgiving. Phase 2, Riftborn Sentinel engagement. Dynamic event, as the squad nears a stabilizer node, rift energy crystallizes into a Riftborn Sentinel, its towering form blocking the pathway. The squad must neutralize the threat while stabilizing the node to progress. Combat setup. Riftborn Sentinel. HP, 75. AC, 16. Special, Rift Barrier, reduces damage by 5 until dispelled. Turn 2. Nyx, Jessica 19, stealth/attack. Strikes from the shadows, dealing 15 damage. Don't blink, big guy. Marcus, Michael 16, engineering. Reinforces stabilizer node while under pressure. Keep it off me, I'm almost done. Darius, Matt 20, Arcana critical success. Dispels the rift barrier, leaving the sentinel vulnerable. Let's see how tough it is without its shield. Jonah, Bill 18, lands a critical hit with his breach rifle, dealing 20 damage. That's for stalling us. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Coordinates attack efforts, granting bonus accuracy to Nyx and Jonah. Focus fire, it's weak now. Environmental effect, a surge of rift energy destabilizes the area, forcing DX saves, DC 15. Nyx, 18, success. Marcus, 14, fails, takes 8 damage. Jonah, 16, success. Darius, 20, success. Maxwell, 17, success. OOG commentary, Bill, Jonah, that sentinel's tough, but not invincible. Keep hitting it. Jessica, Nyx, if Marcus can stay standing, we'll finish this. Phase 3, resolution. Final objective. Neutralize the Riftborn Sentinel. Stabilize the area to prevent further Riftborn manifestation. Turn 3. Nyx, Jessica 17, attack. Lands the finishing blow on the Sentinel. And stay down. Marcus, Michael 18, engineering. Finalizes stabilizer repairs. That should hold. Let's move. Darius, Matt 19, Arcana. Detects residual rift energy and suppresses it. Paths clear for now. Jonah, Bill 16, combat. Secures the area, ensuring no reinforcements appear. Maxwell, Brennan 19, support. Salvages Riftborn fragments for future analysis. This might tell us more about their patterns. Outcome. Success, the squad progresses deeper into sublevel 3, neutralizing Riftborn threats and stabilizing the area. Greta's signal grows slightly stronger. Players earn plus 60 XP each. Phoenix AI, Ramsey stabilization complete. Rift interference reduced. Greta's signal intensity increasing. Amara, Kristen, she's close. Let's not waste time. Key loot. Riftborn core fragment, can be used to enhance breach glass equipment. Encoded stabilizer coordinates, provides insight into the next vault sector. Foreshadowing. Riftborn activity is intensifying, hinting at a central entity orchestrating the anomalies. Greta's signal is steady but interspersed with interference, suggesting manipulation or obstruction. The salvaged Riftborn fragments exhibit unique properties, hinting at a potential syndicate link. Part 4, Stabilizer Corruption. Time block, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Campaign arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Vault 52, Stabilizer Nexus. Out of game, OOG. Steve, GM, adjusts the breach glass projection to reveal the Stabilizer Nexus, its massive crystal glowing erratically. Jessica, Nyx, stretches, rolling her dice idly, while Matt, Darius, leans over the table to study the rift energy diagrams. Michael, Marcus, and Kristen, Amara, exchange notes on metasphere anomalies. Brennan, Maxwell, inspects breach glass fragments from earlier battles, and Bill, Jonah, organizes his dice. Steve, GM, you've reached the Stabilizer Nexus, but the scene is worse than expected. The massive stabilizer crystal pulses wildly, its surface cracked and leaking rift energy. Riftborn sentinels patrol the area, their movements synchronized as if defending the corruption. Phoenix AI, Ramses Nexus integrity, 21%. Riftborn interference escalating. Stabilizer fracture imminent unless corruption is purged. Jonah, Billow great. Just once I'd like to find a vault that isn't actively trying to kill us. Amara, Kristen, maybe next time. Jonah. Let's focus on saving this one first. Maxwell, Brennan, focus is good. So is not dying. Let's aim for both. In-game reflection. The Stabilizer Nexus looms ahead, a vast chamber dominated by the fractured stabilizer crystal. Pulsing rift energy casts shifting shadows across the breached glass walls. The squad can feel the weight of the vault's instability pressing down on them. Riftborn sentinels patrol the perimeter, their crystalline forms glowing faintly as they move in unison. Marcus, Michael, that crystal's not going to last much longer. Ramses, any insights? Phoenix AI, Ramses rift energy corruption localized within stabilizer core. Purging required to restore functionality. Sentinel activity suggests defensive measures. Darius, Matt, great. So we've got to fight the vault and its guardians. Let's get to work. Maxwell, Brennan will need every advantage. Let's make this clean. Encounter setup. Scene description. The Stabilizer Nexus is a large, circular chamber with breachglass catwalks spiraling toward the central stabilizer crystal. Riftborn sentinels patrol the area, and the crystal pulses with unstable energy, creating environmental hazards. Dynamic event. Rift energy surges periodically, damaging players and destabilizing the environment. Objectives. Purge the stabilizer crystal of rift energy corruption. Defeat Riftborn sentinels defending the area. Reinforce the stabilizer core to prevent further collapse. Phase 1, clearing the perimeter. Skill checks. Darius, Arcana channel metasphere energy to weaken sentinel defenses. Success reduces sentinel AC, failure causes backlash damage. Jonah, combat engage sentinels to clear a path to the crystal. Success eliminates enemies, failure triggers reinforcements. Marcus, engineering identify weak points in sentinel patrol patterns. Success allows ambushes, failure results in counterattacks. Nyx, stealth navigate the area undetected to position for an advantage. Success grants surprise attack, failure alerts sentinels. Maxwell, support analyze sentinel movements to provide tactical opportunities. Success grants bonuses to team roles, failure delays progress. Turn-by-turn action. Turn 1. Darius, Mat 18, Arcana success. Channels rift energy to disrupt sentinel defenses. Their shields are down, hit them hard. Jonah, Bill 19, combat success. Takes down a sentinel with precision shots. 1 down. Who's next? Marcus, Michael 16, engineering success. Identifies gaps in sentinel patrols. Got a clear path. Move now. Nyx, Jessica 17, stealth success. Positions behind a sentinel for a surprise attack. Right where I want you. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Maps sentinel patterns, giving the team an edge. They're predictable. Exploit it. Environmental effect. A rift energy surge destabilizes the area, forcing DX saves, DC 15. Darius, 14, fails, takes 6 damage. Jonah, 18, success. Marcus, 16, success. Nyx, 15, success. Maxwell, 17, success. OG commentary, Jessica, Nyx finally, stealth pays off. These sentinels are going down. Bill, Jonah, you're welcome for the opening, Nyx. Just keep it up. Phase 2, purging the crystal. Dynamic event. As the squad engages the stabilizer crystal, rift energy manifests in the form of spectral anomalies that attack players and disrupt stabilizer repairs. Skill checks. Darius, Arcana channel energy to purge corruption. Success reduces rift energy, failure triggers spectral anomalies. Marcus, engineering repair crystal fractures. Success stabilizes the nexus, failure causes energy surges. Nyx, survival protect the squad from spectral anomalies. Success neutralizes threats, failure causes AoE damage. Jonah, combat engage spectral anomalies to allow repairs. Success clears enemies, failure results in lingering threats. Maxwell, support monitor energy fluctuations to prevent further surges. Success reduces hazard intensity, failure increases instability. Turn 2. Darius, Mat 20, Arcana critical success. Purges a significant portion of the rift energy. The crystal stabilizing, keep going. Marcus, Michael 18, engineering success. Repairs key fractures in the crystal. This section's holding. Work fast. Nyx, Jessica 15, survival success. Defends against spectral anomalies. Not today. Jonah, Bill 17, combat success. Eliminates remaining anomalies. Clear. Get back to the crystal. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Stabilizes energy fluctuations, reducing terrain hazards. We've got it under control. Environmental effect, rift energy surges, creating hazardous terrain. Players roll DX saves, DC 15. Darius, 18, success. Jonah, 16, success. Marcus, 14, fails, takes 8 damage. Nyx, 17, success. Maxwell, 15, partial success, takes 6 damage. OG commentary, Matt, Darius critical success. That crystal doesn't stand a chance. Michael, Marcus, yeah, but my ribs might not survive another surge. Phase 3, resolution. Final objectives. Stabilize the crystal core. Eliminate remaining threats. Turn 3. Darius, Mat 18, Arcana success. Finalizes the purge of rift energy. The corruption's gone. Marcus, Michael 19, engineering success. Secures the stabilizer core. That'll hold for now. Nyx, Jessica 17, attack. Lands a finishing blow on a sentinel. All clear. Jonah, Bill 16, combat. Secures the area, ensuring no reinforcements arrive. That's it. Let's move. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Prevents a final surge from destabilizing the core. We're holding steady now. Nice work, team. Amara, Kristen 19, Arcana success. Channels energy into the stabilizer, reinforcing its integrity. The Nexus feels calmer. We've got this under control. Environmental effect, the rift energy subsides as the stabilizer core's glow steadies. Players roll WAS saves, DC 15, to resist residual rift energy. Darius, 17, success. Jonah, 16, success. Marcus, 18, success. Nyx, 15, partial success, slightly disoriented but unharmed. Maxwell, 19, success. Amara, 18, success. Phase 4, Riftborn counteroffensive. Dynamic event, as the stabilizer core stabilizes, a Riftborn elite materializes, channeling rift energy to summon reinforcements. The chamber begins collapsing, forcing the squad to balance combat with survival. Skill checks. Darius, Arcana suppress Riftborn elite's energy surges. Success weakens reinforcements, failure increases hazard frequency. Jonah, combat engage the elite to buy time for the squad. Success delays attacks, failure intensifies enemy aggression. Marcus, engineering reinforce breachglass platforms to prevent collapse. Success secures terrain, failure forces repositioning. Nyx, stealth scout and retrieve hidden stabilizer fragments. Success grants bonus resources, failure risks ambush. Maxwell, support coordinate team efforts to target the elite's weak points. Success boosts attack rolls, failure delays tactical actions. Amara, Arcana counteract metasphere disruptions caused by the elite. Success reduces hazards, failure amplifies instability. Turn-by-turn action. Turn 4. Darius, Mat 18, Arcana success. Disrupts the elite's energy surge. You're not overwhelming us this time. Jonah, Bill 19, combat success. Delivers a precise strike, staggering the elite. Gotcha. Keep pushing. Marcus, Michael 16, engineering success. Secures a breachglass platform. This spot's holding, use it. Nyx, Jessica 17, stealth success. Retrieves a hidden stabilizer fragment. Found it. Let's put this to use. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Boosts the squad's attack rolls against the elite. Hit it now while it's staggered. Amara, Kristen 20, critical Arcana success. Neutralizes a major metasphere disruption. This rift energy's under control. Keep fighting. Environmental effect, breach glass fractures spread, forcing DX saves, DC 17. Darius, 16, partial success, takes 5 damage. Jonah, 18, success. Marcus, 15, fails, takes 10 damage. Nyx, 19, success. Maxwell, 17, success. Amara, 18, success. Outcome. Success, the Riftborn elite is defeated, and the Stabilizer core is secured. Vault 52's structural integrity improves to 85%, and Greta's signal grows stronger. Players earn an additional plus 25 XP each for defeating the elite and securing hidden stabilizer fragments. Phoenix AI, Ramsey's Stabilizer Nexus integrity maximized. Riftborn interference neutralized. Proceed to the next objective. Marcus, Michael, that was close, but we made it. The vault's holding together. Nyx, Jessica, barely. Let's not test it any further. Amara, Kristen, Greta's signal is stronger. She's close. Jonah, Bill, then let's bring her back and finish this. Key loot. Stabilizer core fragment, enhanced improves efficiency for future stabilizer repairs. Encoded Rift data shard, contains advanced insights into Rift energy manipulation. Residual Rift essence, allows temporary metasphere enhancements for one encounter. Elite core fragment, grants bonus resistance to Rift energy for the next session. Foreshadowing. The stabilizer crystal's corruption hints at external forces amplifying Riftborn activity. Greta's signal grows stronger but exhibits irregular fluctuations, suggesting interference. The encoded Rift data shard reveals patterns resembling Syndicate technology, hinting at their involvement. The Riftborn elite's presence suggests a coordinated Riftborn hierarchy operating within Vault 52. Player impact. Marcus, Engineering, 19 secured the stabilizer core and prevented critical failures. Plus 85 XP. Nyx, Stealth/Survival, 17 neutralized threats and ensured team safety. Plus 85 XP. Darius, Arcana, 20 purged Rift energy and stabilized metasphere anomalies. Plus 90 XP. Jonah, Combat, 19 held off enemies and secured the area effectively. Plus 85 XP. Maxwell, Support, 18 analyzed Rift energy patterns to prevent surges. Plus 85 XP. Amara, Arcana, 19 reinforced stabilizer integrity, preventing residual instability. Plus 85 XP. Elite combat bonus, additional plus 25 XP for defeating the Riftborn elite. Next steps. Proceed to the Riftborn Sanctum to locate Greta's signal. Prepare for heightened Riftborn resistance as the squad delves deeper into the vault. Investigate potential Syndicate interference with the encoded Rift data shard. Part 5, Riftborn Sanctum. Time block, 4 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Campaign arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Vault 52, Riftborn Sanctum. Out of game, OOG. Steve, GM, projects the labyrinthine design of the Riftborn Sanctum onto the breachglass display, its twisting paths and shimmering anomalies forming a foreboding maze. Kristen, Amara, taps her pen against her notebook, while Jessica, Nyx, rolls her dice repeatedly as if seeking assurance. Michael, Marcus, and Bill, Jonah, exchange glances, preparing for another round of Riftborn tension. Brennan, Maxwell, adjusts his breachglass stylus thoughtfully, while Matt, Darius, jots down arcane notes. Steve, GM, the Sanctum is alive with Rift energy, its pathways warping and shifting as if in response to your presence. Greta's signal flickers like a candle in the wind, and every step forward feels like it's being watched. Jessica, Nyx watched? Great. Just what we need, sentient architecture. Michael, Marcus, focus up. This place looks like it's barely holding together. Ramses, give us a read. Phoenix AI, Ramses pathway stability at 47%. Riftborn presence escalating. Greta's signal located approximately 400 meters ahead. Brennan, Maxwell, let's avoid unnecessary fights. The less we disturb this place, the better. In-game reflection. The squad steps into the Riftborn Sanctum, their boots echoing softly against breachglass floors that shimmer with residual metasphere energy. Strange, warped structures rise around them, pulsating faintly as if alive. Riftborn sentinels glide silently along the pathways, their crystalline forms reflecting the ambient glow. Marcus, Michael, we've seen some unstable places, but this feels like it's Nyx, Jessica, and that's why we're not stopping to admire the view. Let's move. Maxwell, Brennan, keep your eyes on the paths. If they shift, we need to be ready. Darius, Matt, and if they shift toward us, we shift them back. Encounter setup. Scene description: the Riftborn Sanctum is a labyrinth of breachglass formations and metasphere anomalies. Greta's faint signal fluctuates, leading deeper into the sanctum. Riftborn sentinels patrol the area, and the pathways shift unpredictably, creating an ever-present risk of disorientation or ambush. Dynamic event: the sanctum reacts to the squad's presence, triggering either combat, shortcuts, or valuable discoveries based on player actions and dice rolls. Objectives: navigate the labyrinth without triggering Riftborn sentinels. Locate stabilizer fragments embedded in breachglass formations. Avoid metasphere anomalies while tracking Greta's signal. Phase 1: Labyrinth Navigation. Skill checks. Nyx, stealth scout ahead and avoid sentinel detection. Success avoids combat, failure triggers an ambush. Marcus, engineering, analyze the shifting pathways to find efficient routes. Success shortens travel time, failure causes disorientation. Darius, arcana, suppress metasphere anomalies that threaten the squad. Success stabilizes pathways, failure increases hazard frequency. Jonah, perception, spot hidden pathways or stabilizer fragments. Success reveals shortcuts or loot, failure misses opportunities. Maxwell, support, map rift energy surges to guide the team safely. Success prevents hazards, failure delays progress. Turn-by-turn action. Turn 1. Nyx, Jessica 18, success. Silently leads the squad past a Riftborn patrol. They're close, but they haven't seen us. Marcus, Michael 17, success. Maps an efficient path through the shifting labyrinth. Got it, this way. Stay close. Darius, Matt 14, partial success. Stabilizes a pathway but fails to suppress a distant anomaly. That'll hold, but something's brewing ahead. Jonah, Bill 19, success. Spots a hidden passage leading to a stabilizer cache. Shortcut and loot. You're welcome. Maxwell, Brennan 18, success. Detects rift energy spikes and directs the squad safely around them. We're clear here, move fast. Environmental effect: a metasphere anomaly pulses, forcing DX saves, DC 15. Nyx, 16, success. Marcus, 15, success. Darius, 12, fails, takes 6 damage. Jonah, 18, success. Maxwell, 17, success. Phase 2, Riftborn Sentinel Encounter. Dynamic event: a Riftborn Sentinel detects the squad near a breachglass formation. The squad must decide whether to engage directly or attempt to evade. Combat setup: Riftborn Sentinel. HP, 60. AC, 15. Special, phase shift, reduces damage by 50% once per turn. Turn 2. Nyx, Jessica 17, stealth/attack. Flanks the sentinel, dealing 12 damage. Not so tough when you don't see me coming. Marcus, Michael 16, engineering. Reinforces a nearby breachglass wall to prevent structural collapse. Keep it distracted, I'm stabilizing this. Darius, Matt 20, arcana, critical success. Overloads the sentinel's phase shift, leaving it vulnerable. Your tricks won't work this time. Jonah, Bill 18, combat. Lands a critical shot, dealing 20 damage. That's how it's done. Maxwell, Brennan 19, support. Analyzes the sentinel's patterns to create an opening. There, hit it now. Environmental effect: the pathway destabilizes as rift energy surges. Players roll DX saves, DC 15. Nyx, 18, success. Marcus, 14, fails, takes 8 damage. Darius, 16, success. Jonah, 15, success. Maxwell, 17, success. Phase 3, resolution. Final objectives: secure stabilizer fragments. Evade remaining patrols to progress deeper into the sanctum. Turn 3. Nyx, Jessica 19, survival. Finds an alternate route, bypassing further patrols. Found us a quiet way through. Marcus, Michael 18, engineering. Recovers stabilizer fragments from the breachglass formation. Got the shards. Let's move. Darius, Matt 17, arcane. Stabilizes the last anomaly on the path. That should hold long enough. Jonah, Bill 16, perception. Spots faint traces of Greta's signal ahead. We're on the right track. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support. secures the stabilizer fragments and assesses their unique resonance. These are different, let's see what they do. Outcome. Success. The squad successfully navigates the Riftborn Sanctum, securing vital stabilizer fragments and avoiding significant sentinel resistance. Greta's signal grows stronger as they press on. Players earn plus 75 XP each. Phoenix AI, Ramsey's stabilizer fragments secured. Pathway ahead shows reduced resistance. Greta's signal intensity increasing. Jessica, Nyx finally, some good news. Let's hope it stays that way. Key loot. Stabilizer fragment cache, reinforces Rift Flare core stabilization efforts. Encoded Rift data shard, contains valuable insight into Riftborn patrol patterns. Foreshadowing. The Sanctum's reactive architecture hints at a deeper Riftborn intelligence orchestrating the anomaly. Greta's signal reveals bursts of intensity, suggesting a critical connection to the Vault's metasphere energy. Stabilizer fragments exhibit unusual properties, hinting at their origin within the Rift. Player impact. Marcus, engineering 18 secured stabilizer fragments, reinforcing the squad's progress. Plus 75 XP. Nyx, stealth/survival 19 led the squad past patrols and found alternate routes. Plus 75 XP. Darius, Arcana 20 neutralized anomalies and disrupted sentinel defenses. Plus 80 XP. Jonah, perception/combat 19 spotted pathways and eliminated threats efficiently. Plus 75 XP. Maxwell, support 19 enhanced shard recovery and avoided hazardous rift energy. Plus 75 XP. Next steps. Advance to the Rift Flare core chamber for critical stabilization efforts. Prepare for intensifying Riftborn resistance and heightened metasphere anomalies. Part 9. Part 6. Rift Flare core stabilization. Time block 5:30 p.m., 7 p.m. Campaign arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Vault 52, Rift Flare core chamber. Out of game, OOG. Steve, GM, projects the Rift Flare core chamber, a massive, cavernous space dominated by a pulsating breachglass crystal. Jessica, Nyx, sets her dice in neat rows, while Michael, Marcus, sketches stabilizer diagrams. Kristen, Amara, and Matt, Darius, discuss strategies for channeling Rift energy. Brennan, Maxwell, adjusts his breachglass device, analyzing potential tactical maneuvers. Steve, GM, you step into the Rift Flare core chamber. The crystal looms ahead, its light pulsating erratically and casting jagged shadows. Riftborn forces gather near the core, their crystalline bodies shimmering with unstable energy. This will not be an easy fight. Phoenix AI, Ramsey's core stability, 19%. Rift energy levels critical. Immediate action required. Bill, Jonah, immediate action? That's Steve's code for you're about to die. Jessica, Nyx, then let's not die. Problem solved. Brennan, Maxwell, let's make this efficient. No one's dying on my watch. In-game reflection. The chamber radiates an oppressive heat, its walls warping under the pressure of metasphere energy. The central breachglass crystal, cracked and unstable, emits waves of rift energy that ripple outward, threatening the squad's every move. Riftborn Guardians stand sentinel, their crystalline forms casting eerie reflections. Marcus, Michael, this core's going to blow if we don't stabilize it. Ramses, what's the plan? Phoenix AI, Ramses synchronize stabilizer shards. Purge core corruption. Neutralize Riftborn interference. Failure will result in vault collapse. Amara, Kristen, failure's not an option. Let's move. Darius, Matt, this core's energy is wild, but I can work with it. Maxwell, Brennan, stick to your strengths. I'll coordinate. Encounter setup. Scene description. The Riftflare core chamber is dominated by the massive breachglass crystal at its center, surrounded by destabilized metasphere currents. Riftborn Guardians patrol the chamber, while spectral anomalies swirl around the core. Dynamic event. As the squad stabilizes the core, Riftborn reinforcements arrive, escalating the challenge. Players must balance stabilization efforts with combat and survival. Objectives. Stabilize the Riftflare core by sinking stabilizer shards. Defeat Riftborn Guardians protecting the chamber. Channel metasphere energy to cleanse core corruption. Phase 1, Stabilizer synchronization. Skill checks. Marcus, engineering align stabilizer shards with the core. Success reduces core instability, failure triggers rift energy surges. Amara, Arcana channel metasphere energy to cleanse corruption. Success purges anomalies, failure causes backlash damage. Nyx, stealth position shards while avoiding Riftborn attention. Success enables uninterrupted alignment, failure triggers combat. Jonah, combat hold off Riftborn reinforcements. Success delays reinforcements, failure increases enemy numbers. Maxwell, support analyze core dynamics to boost shard synchronization efforts. Success enhances stabilization, failure delays progress. Darius, Arcana disrupt rift energy flows to weaken reinforcements. Success reduces enemy strength, failure increases their durability. Turn-by-turn action. Turn 1. Marcus, Michael 18, Success. Aligns the first stabilizer shard. 1 down, keep the core steady. Amara, Kristen 19, Success. Channels energy to purge core corruption. That's a start, but the corruption runs deep. Nyx, Jessica 15, Success. Positions a shard undetected. They didn't see me. Let's keep it that way. Jonah, Bill 16, Success. Engages a Riftborn Guardian, holding reinforcements at bay. You want the core? You've got to get through me. Maxwell, Brennan 17, Success. Analyzes shard alignment to streamline efforts. Adjust the next one by 15 degrees, trust me. Darius, Matt 18, Success. Weakens Riftborn energy flows, reducing reinforcements. They're losing coherence, keep hitting them. Environmental effect. A rift energy surge destabilizes the chamber, forcing DX saves, DC 16. Marcus, 17, Success. Amara, 15, Partial Success, takes 4 damage. Nyx, 18, success. Jonah, 14, fails, takes 6 damage. Maxwell, 16, success. Darius, 19, success. Phase 2, Riftborn reinforcements. Dynamic event. As the stabilizer shards begin to sink, the rift energy intensifies, manifesting additional Riftborn guardians and spectral anomalies. Combat setup. Riftborn Guardian, X2. HP, 70. AC, 17. Special, Rift Pulse, AoE, 2d8 energy damage. Spectral Anomalies, X3. HP, 30 each. AC, 14. Special, Energy Drain, reduces skill rolls by -2 on failure. Turn 2. Marcus, Michael, 17, engineering success. Aligns another stabilizer shard. Almost there. Hold them off. Amara, Kristen, 20, Arcana critical success. Purges multiple anomalies in a single burst. They're weakening, keep pushing. Nyx, Jessica, 16, stealth/attack. Backstabs a Riftborn Guardian, dealing 20 damage. Didn't see that coming, did you? Jonah, Bill, 18, combat. Takes down a spectral anomaly with a precision shot. One less thing to worry about. Maxwell, Brennan, 19, support success. Provides strategic guidance to Marcus. Stabilizer 2 is sinking faster, focus there. Darius, Matt, 18, Arcana success. Channels rift disruption to suppress reinforcements. They're slowing down. Keep hitting them. Environmental effect. The crystal's pulses grow erratic, creating hazardous terrain. Players roll DX saves, DC 17. Marcus, 16, partial success, takes 4 damage. Amara, 19, success. Nyx, 15, partial success, takes 6 damage. Jonah, 14, fails, takes 8 damage. Maxwell, 18, success. Darius, 17, success. Phase 3, Final Stabilization. Final objectives. Secure full alignment of the stabilizer shards. Neutralize remaining Riftborn forces. Turn 3. Marcus, Michael, 20, critical success. Aligns the final shard, stabilizing the core. That's it. The core's holding. Amara, Kristen, 18, Arcana. Cleanses the remaining corruption. The crystal's clear. Nyx, Jessica, 17, attack. Dispatches the last guardian with a precise strike. All clear. Jonah, Bill, 16, combat. Holds off reinforcements until the core stabilizes. We're good here. Let's move. Maxwell, Brennan, 19, support. Prevents a rift energy surge from destabilizing progress. The core's stable now, let's finish this. Darius, Matt, 20, critical arcana success. Releases a rift flare blast, neutralizing lingering anomalies. That's how it's done. Outcome. Success. The squad stabilizes the rift flare core, purges the corruption, and neutralizes Riftborn forces. Vault 52's structural integrity improves significantly. Players earn plus 90 XP each. Phoenix AI, Ramses Rift Flare core stabilized. Rift energy reduced to safe levels. Proceed with caution. Marcus, Michael safe? That's pushing it. But we'll take it. Key loot. Stabilizer core fragment boosts metasphere stabilization capabilities. Encoded Rift data shard contains information on Riftborn command patterns. Foreshadowing. The core's corruption suggests an external force manipulating the Rift energy. Stabilizer shards exhibit unique resonances, hinting at Greta's connection to the Rift. Riftborn activity is intensifying as the squad approaches the Nexus. Player impact. Marcus Engineering 20 stabilized the core with precise shard alignment. Plus 90 XP. Amara Arcana 20 purged corruption and neutralized anomalies. Plus 90 XP. Nyx Stealth/Combat 17 delivered critical strikes and secured shard placement. Plus 85 XP. Jonah Combat 18 held off reinforcements and protected the squad. Plus 85 XP. Maxwell Support 19 coordinated team efforts and prevented critical surges. Plus 85 XP. Darius Arcana 20 disrupted Rift energy and cleared anomalies. Plus 90 XP. Next steps. Advance to the Rift Nexus to locate Greta and confront the Riftborn Lieutenant. Prepare for intensified Riftborn resistance and a climactic encounter. Part 7, Greta's Final Signal. Time block, 7 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Campaign arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Vault 52, Rift Nexus. Out of game, OOG. Steve, GM, displays the Rift Nexus, a vast chamber pulsating with raw metasphere energy. Kristen, Amara/Greta, stares intently at the projection, her pen poised over her notebook. Brennan, Maxwell, adjusts his breachglass piece while Bill, Jonah, stretches dramatically. Jessica, Nyx, organizes her dice, her eyes narrowing in anticipation of the encounter ahead. Matt, Darius, sketches sigils in his notebook, preparing for arcane disruption. Steve, GM, you've arrived at the Rift Nexus, the heart of Vault 52's disturbance. Greta's signal is strong, but Riftborn forces are gathering. A hulking lieutenant stands guard, its presence warping the space around it. Phoenix AI, Ramses Greta's location confirmed. Proximity to Riftborn Lieutenant detected. Combat encounter is statistically unavoidable. Jessica, Nyx statistically unavoidable? Love the optimism, Ramses. Matt, Darius, let's make those stats work in our favor. In-game reflection. The Rift Nexus hums with volatile energy. Breachglass conduits coil around the chamber, channeling unstable metasphere currents. Greta's signal pulses faintly from the center of the room, but a massive Riftborn lieutenant blocks the squad's path. Smaller Riftborn echoes swirl in the periphery, their movements synchronized with the lieutenant. Amara, Kristen, she's here. I can feel it. Jonah, Bill, let's make sure we all get out of here in one piece. Marcus, Michael, stay sharp. This isn't going to be a clean fight. Maxwell, Brennan, I've got Overwatch, just call targets. Darius, Matt, this Nexus is screaming Rift energy. We'll handle it. Encounter setup. Scene description. The Rift Nexus is a cavernous chamber dominated by a massive breachglass formation glowing with metasphere energy. At its center stands the Riftborn Lieutenant, a towering crystalline entity, surrounded by lesser Riftborn echoes. Greta's faint signal emanates from a suspended stabilizer node directly behind the lieutenant. Dynamic event: as the fight progresses, the Nexus destabilizes further, forcing the squad to adapt to shifting terrain and escalating Riftborn reinforcements. Objectives: locate Greta within the Rift Nexus. Defeat the Riftborn Lieutenant. Secure the final stabilizer node to rescue Greta. Phase 1, the Lieutenant's Challenge. Combat Setup. Riftborn Lieutenant. HP 100. AC 18. Special, Rift Shield, absorbs first 15 damage each round until disrupted. Riftborn Echoes, X4. HP 40 each. AC 15. Special, Rift Link, heals the Lieutenant for 10 HP each round. Skill checks. Nyx, stealth flank the Echoes to disrupt their Rift Link. Success prevents healing, failure increases the Lieutenant's resistance. Marcus, engineering stabilize breachglass pathways to prevent terrain collapse. Success creates safe zones, failure triggers hazardous terrain. Amara, Arcana channel metasphere energy to weaken the Lieutenant's Rift Shield. Success reduces absorption, failure increases instability. Jonah, combat engage the Lieutenant directly to draw its attention. Success limits its AoE attacks, failure intensifies its aggression. Maxwell, support provide tactical analysis to improve the team's coordination. Success enhances team roles, failure delays strategy execution. Darius, Arcana disrupt Riftborn energy flows to weaken reinforcements. Success reduces enemy strength, failure increases their resilience. Turn 1. Nyx, Jessica 19, stealth success. Disrupts Rift Link, preventing the Lieutenant's healing. That's one less advantage for you. Marcus, Michael 17, engineering success. Stabilizes a breachglass platform. You've got solid footing. Make it count. Amara, Kristen 16, Arcana success. Weakens the Rift Shield. It's vulnerable, now's your chance. Jonah, Bill 18, combat success. Lands a heavy blow on the Lieutenant. Come on, big guy. Let's see what you've got. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Pinpoints structural weak points for the team. Focus here, we'll bring it down. Darius, Matt 20, critical Arcana success. Disrupts Rift energy, weakening reinforcements. You'll break before we do. Environmental effect: the Nexus pulses violently, creating unstable zones. Players roll DX saves, DC 16. Nyx, 17, success. Marcus, 14, fails, takes 8 damage. Amara, 18, success. Jonah, 15, partial success, takes 4 damage. Maxwell, 16, success. Darius, 19, success. Phase 2, Riftborn reinforcements. Dynamic event: as the Lieutenant weakens, Riftborn reinforcements manifest, forcing the squad to divide their attention between the Echoes and the primary target. Combat setup. Reinforcement waves, X2. HP, 30 each. AC, 14. Special, Rift Disruption, disables 1 player action per turn. Turn 2. Nyx, Jessica 18, stealth/attack. Backstabs a reinforcement, dealing 20 damage. 1 down. Let's keep it quiet. Marcus, Michael 16, engineering. Creates a safe zone for the team. Stay within the boundary, it'll hold. Amara, Kristen 20, Arcana critical success. Disperses Riftborn reinforcements with a burst of metasphere energy. You won't stop us. Jonah, Bill 17, combat. Distracts the lieutenant, absorbing its attacks. Over here. I'm your problem. Maxwell, Brennan 19, support. Neutralizes a reinforcement's disruptive effect. Not today. Darius, Matt 18, Arcana. Channels rift disruption to suppress reinforcements. They're slowing down. Keep hitting them. Environmental effect. The Nexus begins collapsing, forcing players to reposition. Players roll DX saves, DC 17. Nyx, 16, partial success, takes 6 damage. Marcus, 18, success. Amara, 15, fails, takes 10 damage. Jonah, 19, success. Maxwell, 15, partial success, takes 6 damage. Darius, 17, success. Phase 3, final push. Final objectives. Defeat the Riftborn Lieutenant. Secure Greta from the Stabilizer node. Turn 3. Nyx, Jessica 19, attack. Delivers a critical strike, weakening the lieutenant further. Stay down. Marcus, Michael 18, engineering. Stabilizes the Nexus, preventing further collapse. We've got time, finish this. Amara, Kristen 17, Arcana. Channels energy to Greta's Stabilizer node. Hold on, Greta. We're almost there. Jonah, Bill 20, critical combat. Lands the finishing blow on the lieutenant. And that's game. Maxwell, Brennan 19, support. Boosts Greta's stabilizer connection, ensuring her recovery. She's coming back, it's holding steady. Darius, Matt 20, critical arcana. Releases a rift flare blast, clearing remaining echoes. This is over. Outcome. Success. The squad defeats the Riftborn lieutenant and secures Greta, restoring her from the stabilizer node. The Nexus stabilizes temporarily, but the rift energy remains volatile. Players earn plus 90 XP each. Phoenix AI, Ramses Greta's signal fully restored. Riftborn lieutenant neutralized. Nexus stabilization incomplete. Greta, Kristen, weekly, I knew you'd come. Let's finish this. Maxwell, Brennan, the rift data here is rich. I'll start parsing it. Darius, Matt, the Riftborn won't forget this. Neither will we. Key loot. Lieutenant Core Fragment, boosts rift energy resistance for the squad. Encoded Rift Nexus map, reveals pathways to deeper metasphere layers. Riftborn Essence Shard, enhances arcane abilities, increasing success rates for metasphere-based actions by +2 for the next session. Player impact. Marcus, Michael successfully stabilized the Rift Nexus, preventing further terrain collapse. Plus 90 XP. Nyx, Jessica neutralized Rift Link and eliminated reinforcements with precision. Plus 85 XP. Jonah, Bill delivered critical blows, ensuring the lieutenant's defeat. Plus 90 XP. Amara, Kristen directed energy to Greta's stabilizer node, ensuring her recovery. Plus 85 XP. Maxwell, Brennan provided tactical support, ensuring team cohesion and preventing disruptions. Plus 85 XP. Darius, Matt released a rift flare blast, clearing remaining echoes and securing victory. plus 90 XP. Foreshadowing. The Rift Nexus remains unstable, with residual energy hinting at future rift disturbances. Greta's recovery reveals lingering rift influence, raising questions about her connection to the metasphere. The encoded Rift Nexus map suggests the presence of even deeper vault layers yet unexplored. Syndicate activity in nearby metasphere sectors suggests they may soon target Vault 52. Maxwell's analysis of the Riftborn Essence Shard may uncover tactical advantages but also potential risks. Player banter. Jessica, Nix okay, so, was that the Rift Nexus idea of a warm-up? Bill, Jonah if it was, I'm not sticking around for the main event. Michael, Marcus we're alive. I'll call that a win. Kristen, Greta, softly, thanks for coming back for me. Brennan, Maxwell you owe us a pizza party for this one. Matt, Darius pizza's good, but let's add coffee to that list. We're going to need it. Steve, GM pizza and coffee? I'll see what I can do. Next steps. Return to the surface to regroup and analyze findings from the Rift Nexus. Investigate the deeper metasphere layers hinted at in the encoded Rift Nexus map. Assess Greta's lingering connection to the Rift and determine its implications. Prepare for possible syndicate interference in Vault 52 operations. Integrate the Lieutenant Core Fragment and Riftborn Essence Shard into the squad's arsenal. Part 8, The Descent closes. Time block, 8:30 p.m., 10 p.m. Campaign arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Vault 52, Metasphere Rift Gate. Out of game, OOG. Steve, GM, adjusts the breachglass projection, revealing the Metasphere Rift Gate, a spiraling vortex of unstable energy at the bottom of Vault 52. Kristen, Greta, leans forward, her expression resolute. Jessica, Nix, spins her dice idly, while Michael, Marcus, jots notes on rift mechanics. Brennan, Maxwell, and Bill, Jonah, trade theories on the gate structure. Matt, Darius, runs his hand over his breachglass notebook, sketching arcane patterns. Steve, GM the rift gate pulses ominously, its energy rippling outward in waves. Echoes of riftborn voices fill the chamber, growing louder as you descend. The final confrontation awaits, and the vault's stability depends on your actions. Phoenix AI, Ramsey's warning, rift energy at critical levels. Gate stabilization required immediately. Riftborn manifestations increasing. Brennan, Maxwell increasing? That's code 4 we're in for a fight. Jessica, Nixon here I was hoping for a quiet descent. Silly me. Matt, Darius quiet's overrated. Let's finish this. In-game reflection. The descent into the Rift Gate chamber is harrowing. Breachglass platforms crack underfoot as rift energy pulses through the air, distorting reality itself. Riftborn echoes manifest along the walls, their forms flickering and unstable. At the center of the chamber, the Rift Gate looms, its swirling vortex drawing everything toward it with an almost sentient hunger. Greta, Kristen, this is it. If we don't seal this, the entire vault's coming down. Marcus, Michael, then let's make sure that doesn't happen. Ramses, what's our play? Phoenix AI, Ramses' primary objective, seal Rift Gate. Secondary objective, neutralize Riftborn interference. Failure will result in vault collapse and rift destabilization. Maxwell, Brennan, I'll cover your 6. Let's make this count. Darius, Matt, whatever's behind that gate doesn't scare me. Let's go. Encounter setup. Scene description: the metasphere rift gate dominates the chamber, its swirling vortex creating waves of unstable energy. Riftborn echoes materialize continuously, forcing the squad to defend themselves while attempting to seal the gate. The environment itself is hostile, with collapsing platforms and energy surges adding to the challenge. Dynamic event: the rift gate resists stabilization efforts, spawning riftborn reinforcements and destabilizing the chamber as the squad progresses. Objectives: stabilize the rift gate using metasphere shards. Defeat riftborn echoes manifesting to protect the gate. Prevent the chamber's collapse by reinforcing breachglass pathways. Phase 1: Rift Gate Stabilization. Skill checks. Marcus, engineering sync metasphere shards to stabilize the gate. Success reduces gate energy output, failure triggers an energy surge. Greta, Arcana channel rift energy to counteract gate resistance. Success suppresses riftborn spawns, failure increases reinforcements. Nyx, stealth navigate collapsing platforms to secure shard placement. Success enables stabilization, failure causes hazardous terrain. Jonah, combat engage riftborn echoes to protect the squad. Success delays reinforcements, failure increases enemy aggression. Maxwell, support analyze rift gate patterns to provide tactical advantages. Success boosts team coordination, failure delays progress. Darius, Arcana weaken riftborn manifestations through arcane disruption. Success reduces enemy strength, failure increases their durability. Turn 1. Marcus, Michael 18, engineering success. Sinks the first metasphere shard. The gate's slowing. Keep at it. Greta, Kristen 20, critical arcana success. Channels rift energy to suppress multiple spawns. Not today. Nyx, Jessica 17, stealth success. Places a shard undetected. Paths clear, move fast. Jonah, Dole 19, combat success. Holds off a wave of echoes. You're not getting through me. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support success. Analyzes rift patterns to pinpoint weak points. Focus your efforts here, it'll hold. Darius, Matt 19, arcana success. Disrupts riftborn energy, weakening their forms. You'll need more than that to stop us. Environmental effect: energy surges destabilize the chamber, forcing DX saves. DC 17. Marcus, 16, partial success, takes 6 damage. Greta, 18, success. Nyx, 15, partial success, takes 8 damage. Jonah, 17, success. Maxwell, 14, fails, takes 10 damage. Darius, 19, success. Phase 2, Riftborn escalation. Dynamic event: as the gate begins to stabilize, Riftborn forces escalate their efforts, spawning stronger echoes and creating hazardous terrain. Combat setup: Riftborn Guardian, X2. HP, 80. AC, 16. Special, Rift Burst, AoE, 2d8 damage. Spectral Anomalies, X4. HP, 40 each. AC, 14. Special, Energy Drain, reduces skill rolls by -2 on failure. Turn 2. Marcus, Michael 17, engineering success. Sinks another shard. Gate stabilizing, keep them off me. Greta, Kristen 18, arcana success. Suppresses a Riftborn Guardian. You're not stopping us. Nyx, Jessica 16, stealth/attack. Takes out a spectral anomaly. One less problem to deal with. Jonah, Dole 19, combat success. Lands a critical hit on a guardian. Fall already. Maxwell, Brennan 16, support. Boosts Marcus stabilization efforts. Another shard aligned, keep moving. Darius, Matt 18, Arcana success. Weakens Riftborn defenses, reducing enemy aggression. They're faltering. Push through. Environmental effect, the vortex intensifies, creating collapsing platforms. Players roll DX saves, DC 18. Marcus, 16, fails, takes 10 damage. Greta, 19, success. Nyx, 17, partial success, takes 8 damage. Jonah, 18, success. Maxwell, 15, partial success, takes 6 damage. Darius, 18, success. Phase 3, final stabilization. Final objectives. Seal the rift gate completely. Neutralize remaining Riftborn forces. Turn 3. Marcus, Michael 20, critical engineering success. Places the final shard, sealing the gate. That's it. The gate's closed. Greta, Kristen 19, Arcana. Channels energy to neutralize the remaining Riftborn. It's done. Nyx, Jessica 17, attack. Dispatches the last guardian. Stay down. Jonah, Bill 18, combat. Secures the area, ensuring no further threats. All clear. Maxwell, Brennan 18, support. Analyzes final rift gate currents, preventing post-sealing surges. It's holding steady now. Darius, Matt 20, critical arcana. Releases a rift flare blast, eliminating all remaining echoes. That's how we end it. Outcome. Success, the rift gate is sealed, stabilizing Vault 52 and halting Riftborn manifestations. The squad secures the vault's safety, though the echoes of the rift's influence remain. Phoenix AI, Ramses rift gate sealed. Vault integrity restored to 87%. Riftborn activity reduced to residual levels. Greta, Kristen, it's over, for now. Maxwell, Brennan, let's get topside and analyze this. There's more to uncover. Darius, Matt, it may be quiet now, but the rift never truly stops. Key loot. Riftgate shard grants insight into Riftgate mechanics and potential uses. Encoded Riftborn core provides valuable data on Riftborn hierarchy. Rift fluorescence amplifies arcane abilities for future metasphere encounters. Foreshadowing. The rift gate's resistance suggests a greater force beyond the vault. The sealed gate hums faintly, hinting at residual rift energy. Greta's link to the rift remains an unresolved mystery. Maxwell's rift analysis may reveal hidden truths about the gate. Darius's arcane blast hints at new metasphere abilities to uncover. Player impact. Marcus, Engineering 20, successfully sealed the gate with precision. Plus 100 XP. Greta, Arcana 19, neutralized Riftborn forces and stabilized energy. Plus 95 XP. Nyx, Stealth/Combat 17, eliminated key threats and secured shard placement. Plus 85 XP. Jonah, Combat 19, held off reinforcements and protected the team. Plus 90 XP. Maxwell, Support 18, provided tactical support and rift analysis. Plus 85 XP. Darius, Arcana 20, delivered a critical blow to remaining Riftborn and secured the rift gate. Plus 100 XP. Next steps. Return to the surface to assess Vault 52's stability. Reflect on the squad's findings and plan for future Rift incursions. Investigate Greta's lingering Rift connection. Analyze Maxwell's Rift data for potential new discoveries. Develop Darius's arcane abilities for future Metasphere challenges. Part 9, Wrap Up, Stabilizer Recalibration. Time Block, 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Campaign Arc, Children of the Rift, Elysium Drift. Location, Simulacrum Studios, Player Lounge. Out of Game, OOG. The Riftglass projection dims as Steve, GM, leans back with a satisfied sigh. Kristen, Greta, flips through her notes, a smile of relief spreading across her face. Bill, Jonah, stretches, his dice clattering across the table one last time. Jessica, Nix, leans back, sipping from her water bottle, while Michael, Marcus, closes his notebook with a snap. Brennan, Maxwell, adjusts his breachglass replica thoughtfully, while Matt, Darius, scribbles down theories on metasphere anomalies. Steve, GM, that's it, folks. Vault 52 is stabilized. The rift gate is sealed, and the vault isn't collapsing, yet. Great session, everyone. Kristen, Greta yet? Don't think we didn't catch that. Brennan, Maxwell, oh, come on. You're really surprised? It's Steve. Something's always waiting. Matt, Darius, yeah, like whatever's deeper in the rift. You can feel it, can't you? Narrative reflection. The squad emerges from Vault 52, the weight of the rift gate's closure heavy on their shoulders. The metasphere hums faintly, its currents calmer but still ominous. Greta steps forward, her connection to the rift lingering as a faint glow around her form. Amara lingers near the breachglass interface, her focus divided between monitoring stabilizer systems and assessing the squad's readiness. Amara, NPC, the rift may be sealed for now, but residual currents are unpredictable. I'll stay here to monitor and provide remote assistance. Phoenix AI, Ramsey's vault stabilization at 92%. Rift interference minimized. However, residual rift energy detected within the metasphere network. Marcus, Michael minimized isn't the same as gone. We'll need to keep monitoring. Nix, Jessica, and by monitoring, you mean we'll get dragged back in the moment something twitches. Greta, Kristen, quietly, it's not over. Not yet. Maxwell, Brendan, the data from the rift gate might tell us more. I'll start analyzing it right away. Darius, Matt, it's quiet now, but that's never a good sign. Let's stay ready. Session wrap up. Objectives completed. Stabilized Vault 52, prevented vault collapse and sealed the rift gate. Rescued Greta, recovered her from the rift nexus, though her connection to the rift remains a mystery. Neutralized Riftborn threats, defeated the lieutenant and multiple waves of Riftborn reinforcements. Character development and reflections. Greta, Kristen reflects on her connection to the rift and expresses concern about the Syndicate's interest in the technology. Nix, Jessica demonstrates increasing skepticism about their mission's long-term impact but resolves to push forward. Jonah, Bill shows growing leadership, stepping up to protect the team in pivotal moments. Marcus, Michael begins to understand the deeper mechanics of rift technology, opening potential future breakthroughs. Maxwell, Brennan dives into Riftborn data to uncover more about their hierarchy and rift mechanics. Darius, Matt sharpens his arcane understanding, sensing deeper metasphere disturbances yet to come. Amara, NPC, positions herself as a stabilizing force for Vault 52, ensuring continued monitoring and remote support. Key loot: Riftgate Shard, insight into Riftgate mechanics and potential Riftborn countermeasures. Encoded Riftborn Core, provides data on Riftborn hierarchy and Rift energy manipulation. Stabilizer Enhancement Module, boosts future metasphere stabilization efforts. Treasure Distribution: Greta, Kristen receives the encoded Riftborn core to analyze. Marcus, Michael takes the Stabilizer Enhancement Module to integrate into Vault systems. Nyx, Jessica secures the Riftgate Shard for reconnaissance missions. Jonah, Bill keeps salvaged Riftborn fragments for crafting upgrades. Maxwell, Brennan begins studying the Riftgate Shard to unlock tactical insights. Darius, Matt holds onto Riftborn essence to deepen his arcane research. Player impact: Marcus, Engineering 20 played a pivotal role in stabilizing the Riftgate and ensuring structural integrity. Plus 100 XP. Greta, Arcana 19 purged Riftborn forces and maintained energy balance, securing the squad's success. Plus 95 XP. Nyx, Stealth/Combat 19 delivered decisive strikes and ensured shard placement. Plus 90 XP. Jonah, Combat 20 held the line against reinforcements and landed critical blows. Plus 95 XP. Maxwell, Investigation 18 provided key tactical insights and Riftgate analysis. Plus 85 XP. Darius, Arcana 19 strengthened the squad's understanding of metasphere currents. Plus 90 XP. Player reflections: Marcus, Michael, we held the vault together, but there's more to understand about the Rift's mechanics. Nyx, Jessica, it's always another fight, but at least we're holding ground. Jonah, Bill, next time, let's not have half the vault try to kill us, okay? Greta, Kristen, there's something deeper going on with the Rift. We'll find out what. Maxwell, Brennan, I'll dig through this data. If there's an answer, we'll find it. Darius, Matt, whatever comes next, I'll be ready to face it. Foreshadowing: residual Rift energy lingers in the metasphere, suggesting the Rift gate's closure may be temporary. Greta's link to the Rift raises questions about her role in future anomalies. Syndicate interference appears inevitable, as their interest in Rift technology grows. Amara's deepened focus on Vault stability hints at an evolving role in the squad's operations. Maxwell's findings may reveal new opportunities or dangers hidden in the Rift gate data. Darius senses subtle but growing disturbances in the metasphere, hinting at an unseen threat. Player banter: Jessica, Nyx, so, is it over? Or are we just catching our breath? Bill, Jonah, let's just agree to eat pizza and pretend we